Have you ever hit a point where you just have to rethink everything? Today, I'm sharing how I hit that point and the deep questions I had to face. Remember this: smart people learn from others' mistakes. Hello, fellow humans. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Raphael, and I consider myself a lesson collector who navigates work and life's most important decisions. Today, I'm talking about a moment in my life where I had to stop and question everything. Not the most obvious ones, like who I am, where am I headed, and where did I come from? Blah, 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 Peppa Pig. But those questions that matter to our current and future. Let's say, what am I doing wrong? Because I had to stop everything that I was doing. And then I have to rethink, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to adjust? And most importantly, how? Is this really the path I want to be on? When is the right time to do this or that? Have I explored other things in life enough? Maybe I am the next Justin Bieber. Who knows? Believer! But to be honest, work is all I know. But I need to rethink. Why am I not showing the expected results? It's not that I don't show results. In fact, I believe that everyone has a result, whether it's positive or negative. We all have results in life. But my question is, what kind of results are the people that I work for or work with are expecting from me? And am I delivering them in time and on budget or the way they want? So I'm getting results that maybe I want to get. Like, let's say I want to stay and make a presentation, and that presentation looks so beautiful because that was the result that I was expecting for what I was doing. I want to have a beautiful presentation. But does my boss really care about a beautiful presentation or a result that will impact the company? Do my clients, direct clients, my students, do they really need a beautiful presentation or do they want to speak English? So I need to stop and think and not just work on the results that I want. I think that's a valid point. So I think that I have been not running a business. I have been a busy mess, man. Well, running a busy mess. Everything is a mess and I am always busy. So I want to take some time out of my busy schedule to do nothing. I think that's one of the things that I want to rethink. By doing nothing, I mean I'm not gonna block anything and I'm not gonna allow anyone to steal that time. I'm just gonna leave that time blank for me to do whatever I want to do. Whether I want to record this video or I just want to sit down and relax or go to my reading chair over there and read because I have my home library, or invite my friends for my podcast and sit here and chat, or even do my home karaoke that always goes wrong and just have fun because this is life. And please have fun because Frog the Frogster is here. Okay, so now that you know the reason behind this results that I'm not getting, even though I am getting my own, but the expected one for my clients and my customers and my colleagues, I need to rethink that. And one of the things that I need to rethink maybe is my schedule, how I schedule my time. But the other thing that I was also thinking, and this is the second thing, is a moment of reflection and also interaction. Let's just look at the moment of reflection. But the moment of reflection, I mean a tool that I can use to review my thoughts, and that is really journaling. When I went to my vacation in Portugal, I was reading one of these books over here, these 3 books, well, especially this one, and Daniel told me about the idea of journaling, how journaling really helps him to clear his head, his thoughts, and put all the thoughts on paper. And I have been doing this ever since. I even have my journal attached to my my MacBook case. This is not a case, but it's kind of a bag or something that I just put my MacBook. And when I go to a cafe to read or do something, I already got my journal here. And this is a quarterly journal. It means it needs to be filled every 3 months. And I tend to buy a new one. I actually buy 3 or 4 and I just put it there. I have a blank one that I'm gonna use soon. And I just write my dreams, my problems. I love problems, the good ones, right? and everything in between. So journaling is really good. If you really want to rethink about your life, I recommend try journaling. Journal about anything. You can draw, you can do anything. You can paste a picture there and say this is the thing that I want. You can do whatever. It's just journaling. But the other thing that I've also found interesting is the idea of ideas. The idea of ideas is when you ask questions, especially the most important questions, the good questions, all right? The critical questions, the just-in-time questions. And it's always good to have a good listening here. A friend, a colleague, a family member, a stranger, and you just spark a conversation. And that's also great. Besides journaling, I love talking to people. It's like exploring their head, and journaling. Talking for me is journaling. It's like you can come and say, hey, when is the right time to do X, Y, and Z? And why do people do this? Or what to do when I'm in this kind of situation? And they just start telling you things. With a physical book, it's the same thing. You take a pen and say, what can I do to be more successful? Or how can I rethink my life? And then you start writing. And when you write, what happens is just ideas are coming, solutions are coming, because our brain is like a super machine. It's a super computer. And everything that you have in your brain, you can just kind of think, you can tap into your potential in your brain, and then answers start to come up. Ideas, things that you didn't know that you know. They just start coming up. But let's just go to a next point, which is basically, I'm gonna break down 3 to 5 deep questions everyone should ask themselves when rethinking their life and work. Question 1 is all about key actions, and it's a question that I wrote a long time ago when I was still in Russia and studying my undergraduate. And this is the question: what have I not been doing that if I had been doing would yield me results beyond my expectations? As I said, this is a question about actions. What are the actions that you are not taking? What are those courses that you are not taking, those books that you are not reading, those questions that you are not asking, those people that you are not meeting? So this question is actually to myself. Raphaello, what are the questions that you are not asking? What are the actions that you are not taking? What are the people that you are not meeting or even taking care of? Let's go to the second question. I wonder what would happen if or when I use all of my potential without any restriction from people and situations. I wonder. This is a question about potential. What if I could use most of my free time to create something positive? What if I could use the time that I've been wasting crying and mourning and, oh, this is happening to my life, I don't have this, I don't have that, people don't like me, people don't like that. What if I channel that time, that energy, that resource into something more positive, something that can be beneficial to others? I wonder. The third question is, how can I use what I have to deliver what I am capable of delivering? This is a question about resourcefulness. How can I use what I have? Okay, this is all I have. I've only got this studio. Actually, this is my living room. I turned my living room into a studio, a place where I can just sit and create ideas and talk and do my stuff and do my reading and just do what I like to do, which is collecting lessons. I love collecting lessons because I'm a natural teacher. And that's it. But where am I wasting my resources? In one of my LinkedIn logs, because every now and then I always post a LinkedIn log of my career journal, and I just start with Dear Career Journal, and I write some stuff that maybe has happened this or in the previous weeks or months. And I just share with the wider community on LinkedIn. And one of the things that I shared, and this is a log 3, and I wrote like this: Dear Career Journal, every week I burn 1.33 pounds if I don't upload content in my hosting platform. This means that I have to constantly come up with content that my audience will definitely use. If not, I am not only going to waste my own money and time, but theirs as well. This also explains the fact that I have to use my potential wisely and all of the resources that I have been allocated. The key lessons that I have learned in my creative work is that, and I ask a question, if you can't handle less work, how do you expect to handle more work? Answer is by being more able. More able. That was really fun. The answer was actually by being more able. You need to be more able of doing something. If you are giving more things, you need to be more able. It's just like that story in the Bible. I think it's the story of the talents, where a master comes and give, I think it's 3 people. One he gives kind of, let's say 10 talents, the other one 5 talents, the other one 2 talents, and the one who he gave like 10 talents went and multiplied to 20 or 30, I'm not sure about the numbers. The one he gave 5 went and multiplied to 10 or something, and the one he gave 1 or 2, he went and buried it somewhere, and he was afraid of losing that. And when the master came and said like, what did you do with the talent that I gave you? And the one who he gave 10 came and said, oh, my master, I did this, I multiplied, and here is what you got from what you gave me, and I've multiplied. And said, good one, good master, I'll give you more because you have been able to produce more. Okay, the second one also came, oh, master, I did this with what you gave me, and I multiplied that. Oh, good servant, great, well done. And the third one came, oh, master, I was afraid that people might have stolen this talent from me, and I took it and I hid it, and I didn't show it. I didn't want to show it to anyone. I was afraid of people maybe mocking me, teasing me, and I hid it somewhere special. Here it is. The master looked, oh no, what have you done? What have you done? And this is also something that will happen to us one day in our lifetime, where we'll stop and say, oh, I really should have done that, and I didn't. I really should have transformed my living room into a place. I should have invested in a better apartment so that I could be more creative and explore. I should have invested my money in myself, in my personal development, in learning, in trials and errors. I should have been more outspoken and more creative and more innovative. So that's basically it. You see, that's basically this. But okay, let's go to our next question. And that is the 4th question. What is the easiest and less expensive way to do this with exceptional quality? Well, this is a question about critical path. And this is a question where I come and I say like, I have been failing a lot and haven't been delivering the results that people are expecting from me, even my clients, and I've been working more than I should in one task. I've been thinking a lot. What can I do? What's the easiest way? How can I do this in half time? How can I do this faster, quickly, but with quality, with exceptional quality? Quality could be aesthetics, could be answering what you were asked to do. Quality could be giving the work on time. Quality could be cutting costs. Quality is all that is attractive. It could be visually, and it could be also in terms of value. So that is really what we need to aim. We don't need to aim to, our own whims and, oh, this is what I want to do. Oh, I would like this to be like that. No. You need to aim for quality. So those critical paths. Oh, should I take A, B, C? Between A, B, C, between the 3 options, out of all these 3 options, A, B, C, which one? B will give me more of, I will have to do cycles and ups and downs, but A will be easier, but okay, I will not learn much. B will be difficult, but it will take me more resources. But what about C? Well, C is not easy, but it's not also that hard, but it will take me less resources and less time. And let me use C because the other resources I can use here. So you are making choices, and these are the decisions that will yield you results, but better the results that the people that you're serving are looking for, because that's the best result that you can give to people, what they are looking for. Okay, let's go down to my final question, and this comes to Tim Ferriss from this book. And while I was just in my library checking the books for the month, usually I take 15 books to study, one to read per week, just go through the book, read, and I was just browsing the book and I was looking, what are the questions? And this question came in one of the pages. Tim asked himself a long time ago this question: what is my TMI? TMI stands for Target Monthly Income. I have been working my butt without thinking about my target monthly income. I just work. I outwork everyone. I work so hard that you can see me working all the time. You see me working in a cafe, working between lunch, even working while I'm sleeping. I take my tablet, I take this, I'm taking notes, and I'm like, oh, but I don't have a target monthly income. Because that's important, because if I got that money, I say, oh, I want 10 grand. Oh, I want 100 grand. Ooh, I would like 200 grand. Ooh, I would like, wow, what would my life be? It's all about the target monthly income. And after you find the answer to that question, you will have a lot of things to do. People to hire, ideas to think about, to improve, things to put aside. So guys, thank you for watching this video that I've just shared these moments in my life and the decisions that I've been taking for myself to kind of direct my way and also clarify my values, and especially what success really means to me. I hope that these 5 questions can also help you to expand in your journal and think about your life and always alter what's not working so that you can expect the results that you want, but most importantly, the results that your customers want. Your customer can be the person that is buying your product or service, or your employer is also your customer. How you treat him, how you give him what he wants, and all of those things. Well, in my next video, I will be talking about how to reset your action and moves once you've had these realizations. So don't forget to click that out, like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a video. Bye.